Hello, Internet. My name is Todd, and I will be the DM. I'm going to not always be echoey. I am going to be the DM for today. We are playing some Dungeons & Dragons. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, please take a second. Click the like, the follow, the subscribe, whatever platform. Little pewity pew that makes the pew pew. And don't forget you can watch us on, I think they call it the red platform and the purple platform. You know what those are. And also on any of the podcast places, you can find all of our stuff. Going back, okay, Table, I'm going to turn you off mute here, just so you can dive in. I was doing the math. I started, and many of you dove in shortly after in 2018, and we have a lot of backstory on there. So by all means, dive in and check out some of those. All right, let's say hi to the table. Hi, Table.
Hello.
Part of the table is busy dying. You okay over there?
I'm great.
It's just foreshadowing, that's all.
Honestly,
I still am getting over a little cold.
Oh, I've been fighting that for 2 weeks. It is making the rounds. 100%.
Yeah. It's flowing through my daughter's work.
Brutal. So hopefully you're feeling better. I'm still fighting it, but my kids have it now, and I know half the world has it. It's going around. The churn. So stay healthy. Get healthy if you're not. All right. So let's just remind people who everybody is, and then we'll dive right back in where we left off. This is our new campaign, episode 3, and let's meet. We'll start with Gordon. What's your name?
Hey, how's it going? Gordon.
And who you playing?
Playing, for now, Dane.
I love the for now. Like we're all stepping on eggshells.
Yeah, for this prequel. But my main character will be Fenris, who I played in a major campaign with Todd.
Yay.
That became out of Avernus campaign, descended to Avernus campaign, but it started with 2 of us, and it just kind of expanded from there. And that went on for quite some time. I think that was like a very long campaign.
That saw me through the entire lockdown and the pandemic and everything. That was my social. So thank you for that. And Internet, you can catch that entire thing in podcast form and actually YouTube form. Put it back up. So, and you might want to, because we're getting some return characters once we're done this prologue. All right. Speaking of return characters, Bela. Not that you, in your main character energy over here.
Yes. Hi, Bela. I'll try not to die on stream tonight. But for now, like Gordon, I am playing Trina for this part of the game. Trina Humblebelly, and she is a halfling cleric. But eventually, I think I will be playing Isolde, who is also from one of Todd's previous games, but not the same game as Fenris, I don't believe.
No, not the same one. It was a different campaign. That was our Strange Acquaintances campaign. That was a lot of fun. I'm like 30 episodes. So yeah, this is a podcast with some homework though.
But to this world, from a different world. So
we will see. It's a mashup, is promised. Speaking of mashed. What a segue. I don't even know what that is. Steve.
Hello.
You're apparently mashed.
I'm playing Cranky Normus Bear. He is a bear who is actually a bugbear. A barbarian bugbear. A bug barbarian bear. Yeah. He for the entirety of his first campaign, he didn't speak for all of the episodes until the final one. One scene where he spoke.
Yeah, because he was also in that Strange Acquaintance campaign towards the end as a secondary character.
No, technically a tertiary character.
Oh, right.
He made us make 3 characters for that campaign.
I need to up the threat level if I'm gonna make you make all these characters. Otherwise, they come back in like a third campaign later. That's it. Double damage from now on.
Yeah, sure. That
All
still
right.
works. Whatever it takes.
You think I'm kidding?
Yeah, he's just being whatever the hell he is. I don't know what his personality is yet. It's sort of just coming along.
I mean, we know he turns on the bear charm to get free salmon, and he's traveling with Gwendolyn. There's got to be some history there.
Yeah. No, I mean he's. I think of him as this way so far because, we do know that he is a barbarian. And when rage is necessary, he will dip into that resource. But when not, he's kind of happy-go-lucky and kind of a little bit silly. He likes to kind of pretend he's stupid and doesn't understand things. He enjoys the anonymity of speaking nothing at all, or at least not your language.
A bear of few.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that brings us round to Judy and Gwendolyn.
Yes, hi, I'm Judy, and I'm playing elf druid.
And
yes,
you've
and
been
I'm just kind
traveling.
of figuring her out as we go along.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just realized I had the wrong visuals up there. So she knows her way around a stick. She knows her way around the woods, and she knows Frankie. And I
She's
believe.
also pulled my daddy's important card.
I'm sorry, I missed that.
She did pull the whole "my dad is important" card once.
That's right. I don't know if that
yeah,
was a
but
bluff.
that could have been a lie.
Or is it
It
true?
doesn't matter. If you played the card, there you were.
The
My
card
dad's
is on the
important more than
table.
you.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That is fair. All right, and I will be your humble. I realized I was art for you there, so here we go. And I will be your humble, not so humble DM, adversary and ally. I really am rooting for, well, at least some of you. All right, so we're gonna dive in and kick it off. Be right back. Click the button. You find yourselves in Neverwinter. Here, deep beneath the streets, actually, in the catacombs, it is dark, humid, and there's echoing, dripping moisture. You're walking around in about maybe 2 inches worth of water, just kind of flooding this place. Don't think too closely about what might also be floating in that water. Asked a variety of various tricks and traps and are investigating the rumors of some kind of death cult, some kind of cult. And the ongoing clues have been the through line has been this eye. It seems to be the symbol. It's emblazoned on some of the robes, scratched in a few walls, and also busy spinning glowing green desiccated eyeball hovering inside a little glass sphere, working a bit like it's guiding you forward until every once in a while it'll spin and look around the room in a disconcerting. Which one of you was busy holding that desiccated eyeball?
Gwendolyn. And for those listening, just note that Todd is actually holding an eyeball up to the camera. You can't see it, but he was doing it very dramatically.
I have a little plastic sphere. Like I'm gonna lean in. I do miss table games. We should probably get back to some of those, but that involves airlines. So not right now. So Gwendolyn, can I get you to do a wisdom saving throw, please?
Click that one. There you go.
Oh, this is 7.
There's a 13.
Oh, a 13. So for a moment, you're standing in kind of an antechamber between two crypts, and they're on slightly elevated stairs going up in kind of two different directions opposite. And in the middle is this kind of somewhat raised platform and a drain, and hovering above this drain is this now revealed ghost. The ghost of Chanel, I believe her name was. Had to find her name and unmask her lost identity, which you did in the last game. And so she has been rather grateful and hovering there, not a hostile ghost, very friendly. I mean, not Casper, but like a reasonably being. Creepy though it may be. And so you've said the name. Freed this being from its confusion. And in return, it has pointed out some information confirming that there are. If you're wondering where that saving throw is going, I'll tell you later. So anyway, back to the ghost. So the ghost has confirmed that there are other undead beings around, and it extends a hand and said towards, I believe it is the map, the southwest corner, where these little flickering green candle lights are held in sconces on the wall, corrupted by the occultists who've been using this as kind of a passageway. And the ghost said something to the effect of, "Yes, there are lots of undead. That way." You are also aware that tomb, there are other branching entrances and exits. I believe one of them spotted a hidden door leading in the opposite direction of where that, well, not quite opposite, but directly east of where that warning about the room with the undead. What do you want to do?
With that warning, I will thank Chanel, but also say we have a couple of items. We have a locket, and we have a shield. It doesn't bear the crest of your Hallwinter family, but we believe it's magical. It was by your tomb, and so we can return them. We're, like I said, we're from the guard.
I have no use for shields in my current state. It is yours to keep, but know this. I held it as I died. In your service to me, I warn you thus. It is a cursed item. The shield.
See. Not sure I want to hold on to a cursed item.
Hold it aloft.
I lift it up and hold it aloft.
The ghost moves forward, and I don't know if Dane's spent a lot of time, like you've probably fought some undead before being a member of the guard, but being this close to a fairly sentient undead being is not necessarily comfortable. And it hovers towards you and passes into the shield and stands there, reaches down as though holding the shield, clutching it to it, but in doing so, its arms pass through you, and you can just feel this icy contact. Just, it's not localized either. It seems to spread up and down your arms. However, as the ghost holds the shield, it pulls its arms apart, and this hacking sound as the enchantment, the curse, shatters. You see these ribbons, almost like the steel banding of the shield, but it's ethereal, all side to the ground, snapped, lifted. The ghost hovers backwards towards the center, going over the grate at a more comfortable distance, and says, "There, curse should be lifted now. May it serve you better than it served." You can take a look at the shield if you want, or have someone else look at it. It appears to no longer, just according to the...
I'm not adept at magical items. I can use them, but I'll turn to Gwendolyn and I'll say, do you know what kind of shield this could be? And I also turn to Trina as well, knowing that she's a cleric.
So the bear is busy whispering to Gwendolyn, giving her advice. in a language none of you speak. It's druidic. Speaking animals.
Druidic. From Druidia. Princess Vespa.
Nice.
Yeah, Gwendolyn can roll something.
I'm not that kind of cleric, man.
I'm not that
Would it
kind
be
of
like insight or?
I'm not good at
you could insight the
focus.
ghost to read its status, to
Can I?
see if it's telling the truth. You could do Arcana on the shield and look to see what may have changed. You also saw these ethereal ribbons fall and then begin to dissolve. So yeah, anybody, or you can cast a spell slot and do like a detect magic or something, if anybody has that.
You're okay.
Arcana.
I've already used a lot of spell slots,
That's what I like.
Okay.
and I don't have.
All right, you
Bending.
could always roll Arcana or Insight, or other skill if you're so inclined.
No.
I don't know if it's so good. Can't tell. I rolled a 3.
That's a total of a 3. You rolled a 2. Not a 1, but a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gwendolyn, you begin to look at this, and you try to get a look at this thing, and you get a flashback briefly. The last time someone tried to teach you the arcane magic. Maybe not the last time, but somebody tried. So you were, it was long ago, you were an elf, a long-lived creature, and it was many miles away. Wood Elf settlement. Of course, they have training schools there, especially for those who are show promise in the arcane. You are not someone who showed promise in the arcane, but I believe probably your family tried to bring that out in you. And how did you feel about those days back in Elven Arcana school, where such things became so easily, especially to that one other elf? Flashback, by the way, just a brief one.
How did I feel?
Yeah.
I just didn't care. I was like, yeah, I'm not interested in that. We're good.
And
It's okay.
Kryna, the other elf, is just desperately like one of those keener elves. Like, she's like your lab partner that day, and she is so mad at you, but she's so perfect all the time. She's trying not to show it, but you know, you've got excellent insight and wisdom, but she was just so two-faced. And then when you did occasionally used to try, she would always take all the credit and then rat you out to your instructor afterwards. It was annoying. So you've learned to try not to care. Right? And you are back in the sewers beneath Neverwinter. You can almost like hear the like exasperated sigh of your old lab partner. Just some kind of echo on the wind. And you get nothing.
Did my...
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Trina.
I was just going to ask, did my role register to you guys?
I did see that. Yeah. So Trina, with a 17 insight, you get a solid bead on this ghost. The ghost is genuinely thankful that you gave memories back to her, and seems to be quite honest about it no longer being a cursed shield. Besides that, you don't get any insights into what it might do, or if it's magic. Well, it's... Yeah, I don't think anybody's here been able to tell that... I mean, it had magic on it in the form of this curse, and whether that magic is still on there or not, well, someone would have to attune or detect it to be sure.
Okay, well, I'll hold it.
Right.
Sure.
I trust Trina's insight.
Yeah, I kind of get like, because I feel like worked together long enough that we have a bit of a unspoken communication, and I'll just give you that she's telling the truth look.
All right.
Put it back. I'll hold it.
Sure. It is incredibly light when you're holding the shield, and if you want to attune to it, you let me know. All right. So
Go
from
for
here,
it.
what do you want to do?
How long does it take to attune?
Normally it's a short rest, but I'd say it's a shield. You can just kind of... Actually, I don't even know if you have to attune a shield, technically. I think you can just put it on.
Depending
Right,
on
I'll
the
put it
shield, it'll say whether it has to be attuned or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just equip it.
Sure. You take a few minutes to kind of get a feel for it while the rest of you continue. From here, you can hear the water sloshing unnaturally in the way you came from the watery path where the boat is kind of knocking slightly against the steps you came up. And probably back there is that water weird you faced and escaped from. The tunnels echo ever so slightly with footsteps, your own, you hope. Where do you want to go?
All right. So she said there's a lot of undead down that path with the green flame.
Yeah.
To the west. But we found a secret passage heading east, and it might loop around.
Yeah.
Let's go from
Let's
there.
at least check out the east passage before see where it takes us.
Sure, so you return back to the Tomb of the Night on the south entrance there. Oh, Taliesin, by the way, is still with you, though you may wish not to be.
Tennyson, Remington, Shaver Pants.
Tennyson, not Taliesin, sorry. Tennyson. So you kind of go up to the tomb, and at the head of the where the sarcophagus is, you've found a little panel that moves, and in behind is a reasonable, although albeit quite dark hallway. There are magical torches glowing in this next to the sarcophagus, but the hallway extends on into darkness in front of you from there. What order do people want to walk in?
Before we go, I'll ask for the locket to be put back.
Right.
Was the
That's
locket
fair.
from this tomb or the other one?
I think it was from this one.
Let me try to remember what that was.
Is we switched the tombs around
Right.
by accident.
It's did anybody open the locket?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we
Right.
found out the name. Is that
Right.
what-
Yeah.
My dearest Chanel, and it's got a portrait of the ghost, the human woman.
Okay, so it's
And it
the other
So
tomb.
from the other tomb then.
Yeah.
So we'll before going down here, we'll just quickly put the locket back in Chanel's tomb and then come here.
as you put it back and you kind of turn around to return to your companions, and you walk past that ghost one more time, and it's getting dimmer and dimmer as you walk through, but you lock eyes for just a second, and there's this look in her eyes of it's almost like a sheen, like this proud warrior woman is grateful beyond words as she fades entirely from view. And I don't know why, but I can't touch her. There we go. Okay, so she is gone. Okay, so you return, and what marching order do you want to go down this darkened tunnel?
What was our marching order? I believe I was in the back with Tannison.
Cranky will try to be in the front. He tends to like to be there.
I'll go second.
Sure. Cranky, Dane, then by default Gwendolyn in the middle.
Yeah,
Then Trina, then Tannison.
sure.
I think that's how we had it. We were leaving Tannison in the way back, I think. 'Cause
Yeah,
we-
he's cougar bait.
The bear actually said that in common, and he's like, "I beg your pardon." All right.
Muttering under his fishy breath.
So you begin making your way down this tunnel. It's not that long of a tunnel. It's only about 40 or 50 feet before it hits a T section, branching off into both directions. Do you have a light source, or are you trusting
Still
on
have my
those?
torch.
Okay, so you still have your torch. So you can all see. And then the tunnel forks, and to the left, it looks like there's been some kind of cave-in on the left fork, and it gets narrower and narrower. And then on the right, it widens up, and you can hear the sound of water slightly echoing and dripping as it seems there's you can see the light reflecting off of a watery space. So the south towards the south though, and especially Cranky would pick this up. No perception check required. The water ahead is foul smelling. It is decidedly sewery stench.
Great.
Yeah, but he likes that kind of thing.
Yeah, joke's on you. I'm into that shit. So sorry. It's just sometimes memes come into my head. All right. I'm supposed to read some text here. Just one second. A foul smelling. So which way do you want to go? You can go towards the kind of cave in to the north. It does look like it narrows, and there might be a way through, especially for a smaller being. Bigger
me.
characters might have a hard time going to the north.
Well, Gwendolyn is a spider monkey. Maybe Gwen just gives it a quick check to see if that's actually
Oh, that's right. She's still a monkey.
Yeah, I'm still monkey.
like
Forgot you were in monkey form for probably another 40 minutes. 30 minutes, probably. There was a lot
So,
of
like,
time with the ghost.
maybe Gwen does a quick check to see where it goes. Is it a way out? Is it a way
Sure.
deeper?
So
But I
Gwendolyn,
didn't like the idea of civilian. We seriously send a civilian?
Not alone.
The spider monkey just hops away and goes through down the cave.
And Trina, you're small
No.
as well.
These two
I
characters.
Maybe you two go check, but don't go too deep.
Disregard for the law and its enforcers.
And then we'll wait here, but don't go too far.
All right. So, let me just pan up a little bit. So you can you both do either dexterity saving throw? Yeah, let's get you both to do a dexterity saving throw. Or yeah, dexterity saving throw. I'm gonna say because you're both small, you can do this with advantage.
Are here.
Well, good.
Oh, see.
With advantage.
No, with dexterity.
Save.
Up here?
With advantage.
Ooh.
Wow.
And the
My
spider
advantage
monkey.
was not an advantage at all.
2 15s
two.
for Trina. And Gwendolyn?
For a total of 16.
Oh, 16.
Gwendolyn's
Mine was
was
13.
Was a
16.
13.
Oh, wait,
All
no.
right.
Oh,
16.
6. No,
No,
I think
sorry,
that was
hers was
Trina.
14.
mine was 13, yeah.
I was reading the wrong.
But you only rolled once.
You do
Was I
have
supposed
advantage.
to roll twice?
Yeah, you can roll
Give
again.
advantage to roll
Yeah.
twice.
Okay.
Yeah, and then pick the higher.
Hey, 15.
Okay, so 18 then.
That is quite good.
There you go.
So the both of you actually can make your way all the way into this narrow section, kind of helping each other out as needed, just stepping over rocks. You can see a beam's been collapsed that used to be a support beam, so anyone else coming through here would probably have a pretty hard time, but both of you managed the DC target of 12. So you can see that it's unstable, but you avoid the worst of it. So you are not in danger at this time. It widens up after about 20 feet, and you can actually see a little flickering green light ahead. I believe one of you has, the monkey has, actually, would a spider monkey have dark vision? All right. I'll say it's an elven spider monkey.
It does. It matters if Gwendolyn does.
Yeah.
And
So
do I still have all that, even as a monkey?
I'm gonna say it doesn't really matter. The both of you, with the torchlight behind you, and you can see a little flickering green light ahead. You get to the end of this little narrow thing. It's quite tight, and you pop out, and there you see the remains of a broken rope bridge. You can see the pillars that partially collapsed when you came through this section before. This is a very small, just crack between two rocks that you've managed to squeak through, and you're back near the entrance to where you first entered the catacombs.
Yeah.
Well, at least this section of the catacomb.
It's a circle, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's an alternate exit for small people, at least.
Okay.
I'm just picturing a spider monkey looking at the halfling saying that, and just being like, we can leave them.
We can leave easily.
Okay.
Those guys.
F
Yeah, no,
those
we'll
guys.
go back.
Or Cranky could just bulldoze his way through and make a path for everyone, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
Or we
I mean,
could die.
He did
from
get stuck on the way
collapse.
in. He went full Winnie the Pooh on the way in.
All right. Let's check the smelly route.
All right.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So while they're doing that, Dane, you and the others can kind of approach Tennyson towards the back. He is white knuckling on his shield, just like tense. So as you go a bit towards the south, the water opens up, and it is a flooded cavern. Roots and branches kind of dangling through in places, and it stretches out as far as the bright light will go from the torch, and then even some of the dim light. You can just make out the far edge of pillared walls that have collapsed, and it is flooded with sewage-filled water. Can I get the three of you? I'll say the other two are coming back, or like they're back almost, but you guys got there first. Can I get the three of you, Cranky and Dane to do a perception check? And you've got a torch, so no disadvantage or anything.
Oh God.
14.
Shanky.
14. Okay.
Frankie did not get that.
Oh,
He got a 5.
yeah. The stench is making your bare eyes water. It's that strong. Whether that's tears of joy or not happiness, I believe I'll leave that up to you to interpret.
Tears of joy.
Yeah. Oh, it smells like home. A foul stench rises from the murky sewage that fills most of this large chamber. Three 4-foot tall, burbling masses slink through the muck. Their bodies twisted and hunched and connected in long, sinuous limbs lurching through the sewage in front of you. You can see them in. Let's see. Yeah, they're. By chance, they were at the far end of this. However, there are definitely gross, shambling nonsense moving through this.
Oh, hey guys. Do I even notice them at all, or am I just like...
Oh, you're like sniffing and licking the water. In fact, Dane, you see them, and Cranky does not appear to see them. What do you want to do?
I will, if I notice that Cranky isn't seeing them, I say, we have company. I just motion to the 3 shambling things in the sewage water.
Great.
And then I ready myself. Maybe I put the torch on a sconce and I have like shield and sword ready.
Well, that's too
Question, Todd.
Yeah.
I meant to ask this at the start of the game, but I didn't want to interrupt. Were there any weapons anywhere in any of the tombs? Like, I know he had a
I would say there was sure, let's go with a spear. What was given a place of prominence above the sarcophagus of the undead, of the dead.
Can we just say that Cranky stole that?
Absolutely.
I was meaning to say he was looking for something.
Absolutely.
Just
sure.
a basic rando spear.
Well, you can do a perception check. And you've been holding it for a while. It's like you found a section of a belt, and you put a belt on, so you can.
Oh, for the love of God! 7. He's just idiotic right now.
There's something about this smell. It's just too good. All right. So you have a pointy stick on your back that you can use if you need to. And
yeah, I just want to add it to my gear.
Absolutely. All right, and since we're about to kick this off, and it's been a few minutes as you've been arranging, Dane, you have a shield +1. It is a magical shield, and not cursed anymore. And Cranky, you have a spear +1.
Okay.
Not quite the halberd you're used to, but
spear
still
+1.
effective.
I found a spear +1. Sure.
Absolutely.
Equipped. Yeah, now I'll unequip the halberd and equip the spear. Sure.
All right. Let's take it from there. Dane, what do you want to... you're the one who noticed these shambling, terrifying, vaguely humanoid collection of limbs and sinew.
I mean, I pointed out to Cranky, and then I also whisper back to Tennyson, prepare yourself for fighting. Make sure the other two are back here too. And I'm kind of positioning myself to kind of hold like the choke point while waiting for Trina and for Gwendolyn, and I'm basically motioning Tennyson to be behind me and Cranky.
What skill do you want to use to command or inspire this recruit, this unsteady Tennyson?
Use like your
intimidation.
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll it. Holy crap.
That would be a nat 20, 24.
There's something about the steel underneath your voice that just chills him in just the right way. Is your intention to inspire him or terrify him or equal parts? Like, what do you intend? And keep in mind, you are utterly successful in your intent.
A bit of both, to be to knock off the goofiness and to this is real. So he should be scared, but also inspired that to fight and to be ready and to be disciplined.
All right. Your resolve changes something deep inside this buffoonish noble playing guard irrevocably for the rest of his life. His path is now different because of the look and the guidance that you have just shown for him. And it comes out in two ways with him. You just hear as he swallows whatever he was about to say in his fear, and he executes a near perfect attention heel spin and takes a few steps, and he just moves like a different person for a moment, just fully trained, fully trustworthy knight that he keeps saying he's going to be. Then he spots Trina and Gwendolyn coming back, and he immediately melts back to himself for a moment as he's like, oh, thank God you're here. There's something up there. And he draws his blade and steadies himself. All right. You prevented possible disaster there. I don't know if you know that. All right. The rest of you have approached. You're kind of standing next to this. What do you want to do from here? The shambling collection of zombie parts, basically, in the sewage, continue to kind of wander eyelessly, judging by the look of things, kind of pawing at the pillars. With a when I say pawing, I mean 4 sets of limbs extending off the same basic, almost pyramidal trunk, stretching down into the gross water. These are medium-sized creatures, by the way.
Well, I would say step 1 is be angry. Because I can't imagine we're not going to fight things. So Cranky will engage the rage.
Nice. Engage. Engage.
And then probably just not wait and go attack.
Sure. Right. The nearest one is approximately 15 or 20 feet away from you.
Okay.
All right. You go charging forward. The water in this area is, at the moment, between 1 and 3 feet deep, collecting in this pool. And it is definitely sewage. You go sloshing through it, and you charge up. Go ahead and make your attack. This is considered a surprise round by some fluke. Luckily, these things don't seem to have, at least not functional eyeballs. You definitely see some eyes and partial heads kind of sticking out of like the belly area of one. You roll with advantage because it did not sense you coming in this surprise moment. Ooh.
Oh, okay. So we'll take the 26.
Yeah, that is definitely a hit.
And then I have, piercing. That's if I throw it. Okay, so this is the non-throwing, because he's not going to throw. He's going to be stabulent. So that's 10, and then the surprise damage is an extra d6, right? For 5, so 15.
Ooh, a heavy round as you go charging in and just tear an entire limb off this thing. You're stabbing, so you stab it through and like wrench, and a section tears loose, just flopping basically from the shoulder off, and these little sinews are still kind of holding it together, and you can see it trying to pull itself back together again, but with whatever gross necrotic magic caused these things to happen in the first place is still somewhat in effect, trying to hold these things together. All right, excellent job. All right, coming up next, who would like to go next? It is a surprise round. You can decide, and then we'll roll initiative.
Seeing...
okay.
Did you want to go next?
I actually wanted to kind of go first, but that's okay. But I didn't realize my mic was on, so you couldn't hear me.
Hey guys, stop it!
But yeah, Trina, being the cleric, I think would step forward and, seemingly knowing these are undead.
These are decidedly undead beings.
Yeah, she would probably kind of step forward and use her holy magic, which sort of emanates off her shield, to see if she can turn undead.
Sure. Channel undead,
Any of these undead creatures.
is in the house. All right, I believe they have a DC saving throw against your spell DC. What is your spell DC?
A wisdom 13.
All right. There are 3 creatures that you can see, and we will see what they rolled. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Really? Really? Okay, I might need to retire all 3 of those dice, as all 3 of them. Now, what's the range on Turn Undead? Do you remember? I think it's
30 feet.
30 feet. So you can definitely get the 2 nearest ones, but the other one is towards the end of the room. So you'd have a hard, unless you want to rush forward.
So that's 20 feet, that's 26 feet. Yeah, that would be 42 feet.
Yeah.
So I feel like I could only get these 2.
Yeah, the 2 closest one. Or you can run in, although that sewage water would definitely be up to a significant part of your body.
She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that. Sorry.
No worries. All right.
She would not drown herself in sewage.
But it's for a cause. All right, so these 2 absolutely fail their saving throws, as like you see no less than 4 or 5 different mouths on the first one and like 3 on the other one open in random weird places. Like one is in what would be a neck of a head that's hanging almost like its face melted like a candle, but its neck opens with teeth and a mouth and a shoulder and somewhere around its belly, and another on the elbow. Like this thing is a slew of parts, and those mouths open and just desperately afraid, and you can tell that it has affected both of them.
Okay. Now they move as far from me as they can on their turn.
Yeah.
knowing these two were affected, she's gonna yell to Cranky because she knows he can speak. What does he speak?
You've heard him speak common.
Is that all she's heard him speak? I thought.
No, he hasn't. She's heard him speak Elvish.
Oh, Elvish. I'm sorry.
But then how did she
Very-
understand them?
She doesn't. Dane's been interpreting. He very clearly has avoided speaking common.
That's what I thought.
So maybe he's just a smart bear. That's all you think. Look at the bear with the pointy stick.
Trina's gonna yell to Dane and Gwendolyn. They're gonna try to escape. Tell him to let them. They have to run from me, which means they have to run from him.
Nice.
And she'll use that as her bonus action to.
Which of course he understands, but.
Dane, what do you want to do?
So I see what Trina's done. She's causing these two zombie swarms to try to flee, right?
Yeah.
So knowing that, he's gonna try to rush in and get a hit in.
Okay. The same one or the other one?
The same one, because he wants to basically gang up and at least take one of them down.
Sure. You slosh in. You're going up to your mid-thigh.
It's gonna end the effect then.
Sorry, what's that?
It'll end the effect as soon as they're damaged.
Yeah, so that's fine. That's why I'm ganging up on the one that's wounded, and then letting the other one run.
Sure thing. All right. Make your attack roll.
Let's see.
I finally got an effective turn undead.
You did.
Finally.
Oh my gosh. It might not matter with this one.
That was a critical hit.
And at the second nat 20 of the
Nat
evening.
20 in a row.
In a row from the same. All right, roll your damage.
That would be. Do I roll any extra for sneak attack, like Frankie, or no? Can't remember.
I think you're a straight up fighter, aren't you?
I'm just straight up fighter. So then, yeah.
So I think that's it. But still, 17 points of damage to this same thing. You come in, and as this thing's like, and starts to like, what you can only assume is begin to want to shamble away from the bear and the horrifying halfling filled with life and light. And as it goes, you just cleanly bisect this thing right down the middle, whoosh, splashing sewer water as you do it, and then the two sides neatly slough apart. It is toast, and begins to kind of whatever magic it was begins to release as well. So the body parts begin to float apart as they hit the water, as though nothing's holding them together anymore. Well done. That thing is gone.
Okay,
all right.
No need to use a maneuver. All right.
Seeing you charge in, Tanison gulps and looks down at Trina and says, fortune favors the brave. And he almost holds his nose and then leaps into the water and like catches himself like up to his like knees in the water, and then goes sluicing after him and stands next to Dane and can't quite bring himself to get up to the other zombie swarm. And he's brandishing his sword. It looks like he's trying to be effective, but he doesn't quite get an attack off on the swarm of zombies that you've turned.
Third one.
Gwendolyn, what do you want to do?
Okay. So, okay, I'm still figuring all of this out.
No problem. Take your time. You're still in monkey form, but I don't know if you can cast spells in monkey form. You can speak, but I don't think you can cast spells without dropping wild shape, I think.
I think that's right, yeah.
Can I do...
It doesn't mean you couldn't attack with something. Throw some rocks or
Can I do, like... So, are all of the things spells, or can I do other... Is there anything I can do still as a monkey, or...
Oh, you could pick up a dagger and throw it. You could throw a rock. You could throw... You have Now, when you become these creatures, their instincts and abilities do impact you. So you have a slightly irrational desire to fling poop at this thing. You don't have to act on it, but the instinct is there.
Sorry, Steve, just looking at something on my thing.
No problem. And you can also choose to drop your wild shape. It will mean one of your uses is gone. You could also climb and position to try to, like, maybe of all the beings here, you could climb along the wall. There's quite a few handholds for monkey-sized hands. You have a climb speed, so you could even do it without a check. You'd be able to kind of fling your way along the walls of either side, the long way or the short way. There does seem to be a landing spot flickering just in a bit of the light of Dane's torch, just on the edge of it, vision on the far side. Now there is another zombie swarm thing down at that end. So you can move closer, you could drop the form, you could throw some rock or poop. We make no judgment here.
No, I think I would probably change back so that I could help.
So in a swirl of leaves and whoosh, druidic magic, green twirls, you resume your elven form.
Yeah, and then so the one swarm has been affected by...
Yeah, the one that's purple has been affected by a turn, and Trina's saying, don't hit that one, let it run. But the other one at the far side, you can just make... Oh, you have elven eyes now. You can definitely see it. If you step slightly out, you can see it, no problem. The far one has not been affected.
Okay, the far one, I'm going to try and use Entangle to, like, contain it so that my friends can come and kill it.
Nice. Okay, go ahead and mark the spell slot off, and I believe that's a saving throw. What's your spell DC?
Like, is that what I do? I clicked here. Is that right?
Yeah. And then you just click cast next to Entangle. Oh, so you marked up too many spells.
Oh.
It doesn't really matter.
You can unmark them easy enough. What's your spell DC?
Where do you find that again? Sorry.
It should be on your... kind of where if it's on the sheet, I believe it's right next to the spells. It's been a bit since I looked at that.
14. Yeah, so her it says modifier +4, spell attack +6, save DC is 14.
Absolutely. Awesome. 14. All right, let me roll. Oh, okay. Hold on. This is close. Let me just check something. And what kind of spell save is it?
Strength.
Strength. Ooh, there's something about these. I mean, they're undead, preserved muscles and sinew. And so one of the few things they do still have is some strength. So they rolled a 14, and it's a +1, so it actually saves again. So as the vines grow up, down from the ceiling and up through the floor and the water, the algae coalescing around its thick stalk, and it begins to try to hold it steady. But this creature, like, it's not so much that it's just muscling its way through, although a few of the vines do snap as one of the many arms on this thing pulls loose. But it's also the fact that it is quite willing to leave parts of it behind as it tries to move towards the fray. So as one limb becomes entangled, it just moves and just the limb tears loose from the rest of the trunk, and another one will eventually probably sluice down into place. And so it's still able to move even through the entangled area. So unfortunately, it managed to save. Sorry. But you get to see something gross out of it. All right. I'm going to ask everybody, please roll initiative.
Gwen with the 22.
Great.
21.
Next.
Oh my god, why are all our rolls terrible? I'm using real dice from now on, I think.
Yeah, go for it. Just tell me what they are. Yeah, I'm using real dice, and it's cutting the other way most of the time. I rolled absolute garbage with real dice. All right, we got Gwendolyn with 22, followed by Dean with 21, Cranky with the massive 7, and I assume that's Trina with a 15.
What he said again?
All right.
Rest.
It can't let me transit, but that's okay. I'll just remember.
I can trade, because I have the alert feature.
Yeah.
If any of my fighters have a lower initiative than me or the monsters, and they want to trade with me, I can trade with them. One of them.
You want to trade with Cranky? I got a 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to trade with you.
All right, Cranky, you are now a 15.
Yeah, that's less terrible. I appreciate that.
All right.
We all appreciate that.
So what am I now?
You are now 7. All right.
Go.
Gwendolyn, these undead nasty things. I am going to say one thing before we kick this off. As you are doing this, another thing that has been sluicing below the surface rises up. And so there is another one of these swarms. But the good news is, it also failed its turn undead. So while it was hidden beneath the waters, it's now going to be spending its turn affected by the turn undead. It was in the water. Technically, it could see you in the light. I'm going to rule it as affected. And you're still muted, Bela. Just so you know.
Sorry, yeah. I'm because it says each undead of my choice.
Oh, I mean, you don't
I
have
can
to have
see
let
it.
You could technically see it square. So if you wanted to try to cast out all the undead, then I would include that.
Okay.
All right. Now, top of the order. Trying to give you a nice, well, also leveling it up a little bit. All right. Top of the order, Gwendolyn. There are 3 undead swarms. One of them is discorporated. Corporated? It is all chomped up by Cranky and Dane. But the other 3 are still on the field. The purple ones that you see on the map are affected by turn undead. You can tell by the horrified look and the gasping mouths. The one in the far corner is not affected by that when you try to entangle.
So the two purple ones, what does that do to them exactly? Like, so they can't attack very well, or like
on their turn they're gonna
die?
flee,
They'll just try to run away for a minute,
like a full minute.
If they take damage, the effect ends. So you don't want to hit them. You want to focus on the one that's not afraid.
Okay.
Or you could, if you have something that benefits the rest of the party, like you could do that too.
Yeah. I just don't
This
want
is
to use
good.
that.
You're training up the civilian. You're educating.
Spells, right?
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Burn up all your spells.
Yeah, like be mindful using all your spells, because this is one fight, but we're probably going to get into at least one or two more. So,
Yeah.
That's the other reason why I like that.
Okay.
Just use it unlimited.
So
Or that starry
what would
wisp.
work? What would work better, Shillelagh or Starry Wisp on the zombies? I
Starry
don't
wisp
know.
does radiant.
and it's ranged. So, because Shillelagh, that you have to be in range. You could just stay at a distance and Starry Wisp, the one that's not feared.
The far one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then let's do that.
All right, make your attack roll.
So I-
That's the temple, 15. And click
Those digital dice don't mind you at all.
So the box right beside it.
This box?
That's the damage.
Nice. 6 points of damage on the one that you tried to entangle. You're like, the beam of light arcing out, hitting it, and blasting off sections of it. And it is glowing ever so slightly now, so those without dark vision can see it pretty clearly. All right, nice job. Do you want to stay put on the edge of the lake, or do you want to join your companions in the incredibly disgusting, smelly water?
Stay on the edge of the lake. I don't need to go in there yet, and we'll stay there.
Yeah, that's probably fair. All right, coming up next, Dane.
Right. Dane clocks the fourth that rises, but can tell that it's afraid. So he calls out to Tennyson not to hit it, and to focus on the one, the one, and points out the one over there that isn't affected. Dane is going to actually. You know what? He is going to move forward, and yeah, he's gonna attack it.
Nice. And you managed to do so without triggering an attack, thankfully. But as you go, I'm gonna just so it doesn't take up his own turn. Tennyson is behind you, like following. I've got your back. And he's waving his sword like ineffectively towards these things, and just kind of following along with you, but he's not actually making any attacks.
Okay. And I will attack.
Go for it.
Okay. A 20. Does a 23 hit?
It definitely hits. Yep.
Okay. I am going to do. I'm also going to use one of my maneuvers to try to trip it.
Okay.
So first I'm going to do damage. Great damage, 8, and I'm going to do a trip attack. So it takes 13 damage.
Oh, nice.
And it has to do a dex saving throw strength saving. So strength saving throw, DC 14. Or be tripped.
You don't even need to worry about the saving throw, because as you slash at this thing, you just go ahead and slice it down, and it begins to Wait, hold on. That wasn't a crit, though, right?
No, it was 13 damage total.
Okay, so it is going to get a saving throw to see if it actually drops. All right. So you slice it in half, and it splashes into the water in 2 large chunks, the limbs still twitching and clawing and trying to figure out what's going on. You see this almost like a gray goop trying to reach out towards the other one, and it is still trying to reach. You're watching this thing in the water spread little tendrils of necrotic, grayish magic. Gross. And they're trying to weave themselves back together. And a few of them that are still kind of closer do begin to snap into place together again like magnets. And it's going to take a while before it kind of comes back together, but it is coming back together. It's not finished, but it is down, if that makes any sense.
So it fell down, it's prone?
It's down, and it would be at 0 hit points, but it is beginning to knit itself back together. The last one you ended, you glance back, you see it, it's floating and just, you hit something in the center of it that just wrecked it. You critted it. So it didn't even get a chance to save. This one did save, so it will get up again at some point. All right.
But that's the thing, if it's prone, you get advantage to hit it.
Oh, yeah. Now, speaking of, Gwendolyn, your friends are right on the edge, and you see Tennyson look at Dane's success, and he walks forward to stab at the thing like, huzzah! And he raises his sword, and then he steps his leg, and he's like, oh, and he kind of doesn't get his attack off, standing next to Dane. He is being entangled by the vines that you were asking those nature vines to entangle that whole area. Now, this is a concentration spell, so if you don't want it to continue, you can just drop it. Or you can keep it up and entangle, potentially, creatures that get in there. Tennyson failed his saving throw as he moved into that area, and Dane is just on the edge of it. So Tennyson is entangled unless you choose to drop that.
Suppose I should probably drop it then, maybe.
The vines, as soon as you give the command, the vines begin to retreat back, and Tennyson's like, oh, dear. All right, so those are now gone. Clear that. All right, coming up next, it's the Zombo's turn. The one that is in front of you begins to revive itself. It is currently back to 1 hit point, and it's starting to just half pick itself up in front of Dane again. It's only about a foot out of the water at this point as it's like knitting itself back together. The other 2 flee, so away from Trina. I'm gonna say this one literally is, because it's farther down, it goes kind of the correct way, but not in a direct line. So it's like 5, 10, 15, 20, basically bumping into Tennyson. And they are not the fastest of things. They don't even go that fast. It's only 10 feet. So it's just reached Tennyson and it's kind of going in a beeline towards the exit over that way. So it's kind of between, got Tennyson sandwiched there. The other one, being a creature without much sense or senses, it does respond to its environment, but it's just fleeing away from Trina. So it literally like hurls itself into the wall and begins to grab and climb the wall with its limbs. I'll do a strength saving throw to see if it can hold itself together. It manages to, so it's now about 5 feet up, like almost entirely out of the water, and it's kind of like an upside down pear shaped, or like an amoeba, trying to, like, made of human limbs, and you can see stretches of gray rotten cloth dangling off of the torso and the limbs of this thing. You would actually be in a position, anyone, Gwendolyn, Trina, or Cranky, to do a perception check for me on these weird creatures. Unfortunately, Dane and Tennyson are a little occupado.
You said perception?
Yeah. Anyway, while they're trying to notice the things about this climbing zombie fleeing away from Trina, we'll go to the next turn. It is now Cranky's turn.
I got a 23, by the way.
Oh my god. Okay. 23. You can distinctly see it is tattered. It is partially dissolved. Steve looks very happy. But you see the eye logo that you've seen on the cultists' robes and some of their iconography. You see that on some of the corpses that make up this swarm. These were once cultists, and they're now bodies. And with a perception check that high, I'll even give you, you can see that some of the robes are stained with blood, but that they are not actively bleeding now, while there is that grayish black ichor that happened before they became whatever this thing is. All right, Steve, you were celebrating there. Cranky, it's your turn, and your mic is muted.
Yeah. He went high.
Oh, you said it was my turn. So I rolled with advantage because I'm using reckless attack, and both came up as a 20.
Oh my gosh. All right, which one are you going for?
Has one of them not had a turn yet, or has one of them attacked or done something?
Two of them are fleeing, and one of them was about to attack. I kind of forgot to do that as the other two are fleeing.
Well, if
one of them spent his time coming to 1 HP. So yeah.
Yeah, so if it hasn't... Wait, hang on a second.
The purple ones have not attacked because they are fleeing.
Yeah.
And the one that isn't highlighted is only a 1 hit point.
Okay, so if it's not taken... technically I can get a surprise attack if it, while I'm raging, if it has not had a turn yet this combat. So it's tell me whether that's a thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, they are taking their turns, but they're doing so to run away from the terrifying cleric.
Checking.
Yeah,
I missed what happened, but technically that 27's a 29 because of rage.
You could close to one of them, either of the fleeing ones or the one that's reconstituting itself. This, by the way, is why you think twice before eating hot dogs.
It is this is the correct damn. That doesn't matter. It's the same anyway. So 1d8 plus 5 is 9. And then he gets something else here. No,
and
I guess that's...
You definitely hit, but what do you want to hit? The one that's Tannisson's close to. Okay. There's one.
Or the one that came up behind him. Yeah, like I'll get the one that I'm close to. I don't go past anybody to get it. So I'm gonna get on that.
So you close with that thing and just skewer this thing, and you got nat 20s. So it is gonna take full damage on this. How much damage did you end up doing?
9.
9 points. Oh, damn! I think you. Are you at the level where barbarians get brutal critical yet? Because you should be doing more than that.
That's what he said. He was like, that doesn't seem quite right.
You know what? I think how it works is you roll an extra amount of your damage, and because it's a nat 20, you would double that dice. So you would roll your spear damage. I'm assuming you're using this with both hands, so that's a d8. So
yes.
2d8 and another 2d8. So 4d8 damage plus your strength and your rage.
So let me just do it this way. Yeah, so 48. I'll do it this way. Where's my...
2 hands is 2d8? That doesn't seem...
Well, because
no, it's not. Yeah, but why is it 4?
Well, because you have brutal critical, I believe. Most barbarians get that.
I don't think he does. Where would I see that?
Let me jump to your character sheet as we've puzzled this out. Let's go. I don't want to rip you off.
It would likely be under your class traits.
Yeah, features. Features and traits. Rage gives you a plus your attack. You get
9th
reckless.
level.
Oh, is it that high? I thought it was. I thought it kicked in
Critical is
sooner.
at 9th level.
Oh, that should kick in
That's with
earlier.
5e. I don't know if it's with 5e, the new, because we're using the new rules. I don't know the new rules yet as well, but that's
Okay, I guess. You know what? I still want you to do 1d8 is your damage typically,
Yeah.
and you're gonna double that to 2d8, and I'm gonna give you an extra d8 in there anyway, because that's. I think it should be there. Like, you freaking wrecked this thing. Roll 3d8 and add your damage,
And then my strength modifier.
and then
So that-
also your rage damage.
Yeah. 15 plus 4, so 19. And then damage from the rage is plus 2.
Total of.
21.
Ooh. Oh, this thing is literally shish kebabbed on your spear, and you are so strong, you are lifting it up above the water, and it's just wriggling there. You can tell that whatever magic is holding this thing together, you're just literally shaking it, and pieces of this being are falling off. It is so close to death, but a few of them are kind of twitching and still animated in front of you. So, full disclosure, you are 1 hit point away from executing this thing. Literally 1 hit point.
Okay.
All right.
What is this? What class of weapon is a spear before you go on it? Is
Piercing, I believe.
it's not a light weapon though, is it?
It's a simple weapon, technically.
So I could technically, as a bonus action,
Oh, you can always kick or
two
bite or.
weapon fighting.
Yeah, you can do that. You don't get your ability bonuses on your second attack, but you can
No,
attack
but
with an
I-
offhand, yeah.
It would be an unarmed attack
Yep.
as an offhand.
And I would let you use your claws for this if you want.
Do I get advantage still though for my rage with that?
Reckless, you get it for the whole turn, yes. But I'll tell you
Yeah.
this, it doesn't matter except maybe you're fishing for crits, because the 11 would hit.
Yeah, so a dirty 20.
All right, definitely a
And
hit.
then,
You get your claws up in there. Go ahead and roll. Do you have an armed attack? I don't remember.
yes, I do. It's just a straight 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I'm gonna say you can choose whether it's bludgeoning or piercing because you have claws on your hands. Not that makes much difference.
Doesn't really matter. Probably be. Well, generally skeletons are weak to bludgeoning in most things.
These
so.
are technically zombie types. so-
Okay, then piercing.
Just
Zombies
grab it.
can be pierced.
Yeah, you claw at it, just shredding it, doing 5 points of damage, and that is enough. It is now. Technically, it needs a saving throw of a 10 or higher, and it rolled a 5. It is done for. You have ruined it as it drifts off into the sludge around your knees. All right. Next up, Trina.
I did put the new rule in the chat.
Oh, thank you.
It is different. It's no longer the brutal critical,
Yeah, it's now
and
brutal
it's not
strike.
contingent on a critical.
Oh,
just
I
have
see.
effect
You can do
with that.
other
It's
Now
effects.
brutal strike, and it's a
Yeah.
D10.
And okay. Now does that affect at 15? At 9th level as well?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's at every level.
Oh,
You
is
get
it?
It's a brutal. It just says starting at 9th, or that's for the 2014 rule. For the 2024 rule, brutal strike, it's activated by sacrificing the advantage of a reckless attack, adding a D10 to the damage, and potentially applying effects like 15-foot push or speed penalty.
thank you for
Right,
looking
but you
that
don't
up.
get it. You don't get it till level 9. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh, okay. So it's
Are
like
you
the
sure?
brutal critical.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway,
looking
I'll
at
still
the-
give you the extra
It did
D8.
say
That was
level.
awesome.
Just go to D&D Beyond, go to the Barbarian class, and it says level 9 Brutal Strike.
Really?
Yeah.
It
That's
gives them
weird,
some more
'cause it
choices,
doesn't-
I guess. That's cool.
Yeah, I
It
guess
would be
so.
more consistent than waiting for a crit. So it kind of makes sense. All right, Trina, it is your turn. What would you like to do? After this, we'll probably take a brief break.
At this point, Trina would kind of see how this is going. She sees 2 of these zombies still kind of there. This guy seems like he's not very smart. This guy is within 40 feet of her. 40-ish feet. So she would likely do a Toll the Dead. It's the
All
only
right.
cantrip she had.
All right, go ahead. I believe that's a saving throw.
Can't believe that's the only cantrip of consequence that I took.
All right.
Does
So,
not seem like me.
ooh. All right,
But
that
it
is an 8. I believe that's a fail. So go ahead
That
and
is a
roll
fail.
damage. Now, what damage type is that?
It's necrotic.
All right. I'm going to say it is resistant to necrotic, but it does take some of it. I don't. It's a little different. But
All right.
I'll call it that.
Now it does, because it is missing its hit points.
Oh yeah, you do the increased one. Yep. That'll.
It's the increase.
Yeah, do it.
So for some reason this is not registering. Are you guys seeing this? Because it flashes really quick on my screen and then I lose it.
Oh,
Oh,
no, I
there.
didn't actually.
3. Apparently it's only 3.
Oh, okay.
But
So
it didn't tell me what it.
half of that would be 1, unfortunately. And which one are you attacking? The one that's running or the one that's over near Dane?
The one that's near Dane.
All right. It does take the 1 damage. It is currently at 0. However, it does get a save. And it fails as the... Describe it. How do you end this thing with Toll the Dead?
With 1 hit, like.
It was
hitting
only
it
at 1
with
hit point.
friggin'
It was
hit
only
point.
at 1 hit point, and it failed
Yeah.
its regurgitation save. I don't know what you want to call that.
Yeah. It was the risk I was willing to take.
With your life. Ding.
I feel like she sort of just musters up, her god and basically uses, because she does a lot of her magic through her shield.
Yeah.
Because that's her focus. And she just sort of points her shield at it and hits it. And it sends this wave of noise that just goes and smacks its head.
Nice. The bell tolls for it, and it finally heeds the call to the to give up this unlife form and move whatever magics brought it back are undone, and it slips away into the sewerage. All right. Does anyone want to do anything about that last zombie? It's still trying to flee. It's stuck in the corner, or you can all just leave it there if you want.
I think we should finish it off. Like, the spell will end.
It's all of us. We might as well just,
Gang up.
All right.
yeah.
So you all kind of go wading over there, and Tannis, and you see Cranky in the
The
center.
two of us, though.
Dane on one
I
side.
ain't waiting over there.
Yeah, okay, they're waiting for a piggyback.
I can story wisp it from over here if I need to.
I can
And we
twin
just
tread
see-
on it.
From its perspective, it's trying to like climb the wall, and it just several of its eyes open on its back, and it just sees Dane with this like professional soldiers. I like to punch my microphone from time to time just to keep it lively, and it turns off every time I do that. So you see Dane, professional soldier, posted up, standing right next to Enormous, the bear, with a spear in one hand, just ready to tear into it. And then Tennyson actually doing a reasonable, if slightly unpracticed pose with the sword, ready to just start stabbing it. This light of the stars descending from Gwendolyn's hand, and Trina standing there smacking on her shield, and it resonating with this gong-like toll. But it's just this beat down of blow after blow after blow after blow from all of you, even Tennyson getting into it, just the sewage spraying and viscera and guts, until this thing stops moving and is still. And with that, we're going to take our break. All right. We'll return in a couple of minutes, Internet. Don't forget to click the like, the follow, the subscribe, all that jazz. We will be right back after 10 minutes. Thanks, everybody. And we
Gwendolyn
are
get
back
any spell slots back when she short rest?
on a short rest as the party
I know clerics
recovers
don't.
themselves. We return underneath the catacombs of Neverwinter, the undead sluice beings floating away, echoing in the darkness. The door you came in, leading backwards to your previous rooms, the unknown extending on directly due west on steps that lead out of the sludge into the darkness. Welcome back, party. What do you want to do?
Gonna keep going to the west.
All right. So,
Listen to
does anyone want to take any other actions while you're paused here?
Well, it depends on whether we actually had any time, because if we're just kind of continuing on, then Frankie's going to continue on, because when you're gonna bother raging, you use it until it runs out.
It's true. Now,
Go down the hole.
sure. I'm gonna make you do a dexterity saving throw to move reasonably quickly as soon as everybody else stops Reservoir Dog style stomping on these zombie bids. You immediately turn, knowing your rage will drop if you don't take a swing at something, and just go charging off towards that hall. I'm gonna say either a dex save or possibly athletics roll, actually, to see how far you can run in this turn.
Athletics. Yeah, I'll do athletics.
Because of the water, mostly. That's not bad. That's not bad. What's your movement speed?
Oh yeah, he was here, so it's 30. So he
Alright.
could get about.
I'm going to say that because of the athletics check, the water doesn't slow you down. Typically, that would be difficult terrain, but I'm going to say it doesn't slow you down. So you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 where you are now. You could spend your action to keep going.
Yeah, he's going to continue.
So you can get another 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You actually tear your way up onto the dry land, a small antechamber, kind of semicircular steps, like a weirdest pool ever. And then you go charging off into the dark. There's a sconce of greenish light next to you as the tunnel turns at a 90-degree turn at this point. You also see there's a statue or some kind of, I mean, it is a catacomb. So right in that entryway, there is kind of a nook where either a statue or a memorial is in place there. So as you get into that spot, please do a dexterity saving throw.
Come on. Wait. Can I see what I'm
Because there
throwing it
is
in?
the green light, sure. You can. What's your passive perception? Your wisdom.
Perception is 13.
Okay.
But I have advantage against effects that I can see.
Fair
right
enough.
now.
I would say because it's in front of you, you are still raging, so you're kind of blinded by the intensity of it all a little bit. But I'm going to say you do see this coming, so you have advantage on this saving throw.
Oh God.
Oh.
Oh no. What was it?
7.
7? With advantage?
With advantage.
Rolled a 1 and a 5. Oh,
I
no.
used my double critical already, so I'm screwed now.
Oh, it's just
That's
balancing
typical
itself
Frank,
out.
Apparently.
Yeah. So
Charging
as you get into that area,
Okay.
basically, it's like a trap, but it's set by undead cultists. So it's just a whole bunch of bodies that were propped up in that corner that as they fall down, they animate and grab at you and claw at you. So they get an attack on you as you are in that zone. The good news is they still might miss you. I'm going to say 3 different limbs, kind of pseudopods of undead appendages reach out for you, trying to claw at you. Alrighty, let's see. Does a 16 hit your AC?
Yes, because I left my armor in the woods.
Okay. You know what? What type of armor do you typically wear?
He normally wears plate armor.
I mean, there was a perfectly good set of plate armor back in that sarcophagus back there. You already looted the spear. Would you have?
I didn't realize that. If I knew that, I would have taken it.
I don't think that Dane would have been down for him taking.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. He doesn't
Yeah.
need it. He's
All right.
raging.
No armor. It's okay.
Nothing hurts.
Nothing
I mean,
hurts.
it hurts.
Yeah.
Nothing hurts.
All right.
He does have resistance to all types of damage except psychic damage right now.
There you go. So that's good news for you. So the 3 attacks that definitely land might not hurt so bad. That will be 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and it is one of these ooze type sloshed together appendage beings. So you're going to add to that another. So 16 halved would be 8, and then 7 points of acid damage as whatever this necrotic goo that holds it together gets in your wounds and just burns. Like, I don't know what these things have under their fingernails, but it's in you now. And you're not. Oh no, you would be resistant to the acid.
He's resistant to everything except
Yep. So
psychic
3
damage.
points of acid and 8 points of bludgeoning.
So that's 11.
That could have been much worse. Okay.
Yeah, that's why you don't waste your time while raging. If you're gonna get caught in your trap, be angry preemptively.
With rage, all things are
Don't be
possible.
angry that you stubbed your toe. Be angry in anticipation of stubbing your toe.
So I'll say you kind of made it to this nook and then they spring out. All right. Does
He's a
anyone else want
professional
to do anything as the bear charges off to the corner?
I was.
Now you know there's a trap.
I mean, I was not expecting that. I was actually going to go back to help Trina cross the Ick.
I will say this, Steve. It's a trap. Technically, it's not another monster. they're not as together. They're kind of dried out compared to the stuff that was in the sewage. And so once they've got their shot on you, it sloshes to the floor. And so long as people are somewhat careful walking through there, they will not get another attack on you. They are not as ambulatory as the things that were being fed by the sewage. So it is not a creature-like combat. It is a trap, technically.
So it's okay. It's not something that's trying to disengage from me.
On the plus side, you took damage, so your rage continues.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I mean, what I would do is I would say, like, I would see the bear run off, but I'd be like, all right, well I will say Tennyson's stay close, and I will go up and like to give Trina a lift.
Sure.
And Gwendolyn, I assume, could easily wild shape.
Do you want a wild shape or Wade?
Yeah, how often can I use wild shape again?
It's 2 or 3 times. I forget which. You've used it once. You might want to check that.
What are you checking?
Wild shape. How often can I use it?
It'll be under your features.
Twice per long rest.
Yeah, so you do have 1 more if you want to use it.
1 more.
Or you could get a lift with 1
I think I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it yet, just in case I need it later.
So,
well, it's not that deep, right? I'm
no,
like
you could wait.
human-sized.
Although
I can just
seeing Dane start to what I assume is a piggyback to Trina.
Yes.
Tennyson, who is now trying to like emulate you after that intimidation check. Tennyson is so impressed that he's trying to mirror everything you do, including hacking the monster to bits, which is very out of character. He would normally be hiding. So he now sheathes his sword and kind of scooches over backwards towards Gwendolyn, and he's like, "My lady, I could give you upsies if you wish. Would you like a piggyback? Or are you gonna walk in the sledge?"
No, Steve's just looking at something and he's trying to tell me something, but I don't know what.
I'm just suggesting that you could use Find Familiar as a scout currently.
That's true. It does burn a wild shape though. So you, instead of wild shaping, you can summon a familiar.
Yeah, that's just an option to think about.
No, I'll get a ride.
Can be
I'll get a ride from Tennyson if he's willing to carry me through the so I don't have to get off the roads.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's got you. It's not just you. It's awkward for a moment as you start climbing on. It's not just a piggyback. You're like riding on his shoulders like a pool, like you're swimming in a swimming pool, and he's like awkwardly trudging after Dane, and you make it across the sewage. Can I get Dane and Tennyson to do a and Cranky to do a Constitution saving throw, please? We are saving against disease. No, you're wise to avoid the water. That is smart. It's not a high DC.
I hope it's not less than 11.
7.
Yikes.
Just wondering, can I? Oh, you know what?
I think you have the Indomitable, don't you?
You don't need it.
No, to help you guys.
No, I'm going to use my... This is the case where I do not want to be diseased, so I am actually going to use my Heroic Inspiration.
All right.
And reroll.
I know I have stuff down here.
Yeah.
Oh, I already used it?
I don't know why it's saying you can't.
16.
16 is a save. I'll roll for Tennyson.
Only because it's a level 2 spell.
Oh, hold on, it's cocked. Oh my god. Oh no. That is a natural 1 for Tennyson.
Oh no.
He has the rot. In places that you do not want the rot.
Wait, you're
Bela is freaking out on mute over here. You just see the face and the hand waving. I'm describing for our listeners. Bela is.
would you allow me to use oh, is this only for me?
You know what?
Oh, it's only for me.
Okay, you thought about helping him, and then you're like, I would have to touch.
I have halfling luck,
Oh.
and I thought it was similar to.
Sometimes there is a feat where you can
luck.
share that one, but unfortunately, you have to take that feat.
But
Although
this one is only for me.
Dane did remind me, thank you, Gordon, that he is human, so he does have heroic inspiration. So he will also burn his heroic inspiration. And rolls a 9. Hold on. But has a +1 in Constitution, bringing him to the required 10.
Oh.
So he makes it by the foreskin of his teeth.
All right.
Sorry, that's where the rot was gonna be. Okay, it was like the itch, and not anything like. Ugh. Yeah, it was gonna be bad.
Yeah, there's that.
All right, these two made it through. And Cranky, what did you get on your Constitution save?
An 11.
Oh yeah, you make it. Not handily. You got the necessary 10, so you're fine. But my God, does your first stink? All right, you are through and out the other side. And Cranky, while they're sloshing through, are you gonna keep charging forward?
Yes.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
mean, we're angry, so of course.
So it's a switchback kind of situation. Well, not switchback. 90-degree turn. You tear around that corner like you're being chased, just kicking away the zombie arm that's weakly reaching for you on the ground. And then you get another 90-degree turn. And in this corner, you recognize it right away. It's another one of those reach traps. So you can do a dexterity saving throw with advantage, though.
Yeah, he would have it anyway, I think. But
Yeah. Oh,
21.
definitely.
There.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say you see it coming in with that high roll of a 19. You just shoulder check it out of the way, scattering it everywhere. No one else needs to bother making the save in that particular corner anymore. That trap is effectively disarmed because you shoulder checked it. This one at the other corner is still there, though. You have to be careful where you walk as you go through. You still have more movement, so I'm assuming you're going to keep going, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, you go tearing into this room that is lit by multiple green torches. In front of you, you see massive skeletal. It's a sculpture. Maybe it's a sculpture. It's hard to tell, really. All you know is that you are in it's about 30 feet long, but a fairly narrow, vestibule is probably the best way to describe it. And you can see the hallway extends ahead of you, on the opposite side of this little vestibule. It widens slightly to about 10 or 15 feet in this spot in a roughly trapezoidal shape from above, and embedded into the wall as though it was pressing its way through, as though from below, and then kind of risen up on a slight angle. You see a good 8-foot wide skull, complete with a face and glowing green torch-like eyes, kind of a distended teeth and maw of this thing sticking out through the wall. You can see these extending hands as though they were also beginning to come from either side of the skull, with the face in the middle, as it's been clawing its way up through the dirt, and its hands are just frozen and now each hand the fingers are like 4 or 5 feet long, and they're pressed up as though still half embedded in the stone or dirt. As you come tearing around this corner, you see this. Do you want to keep moving, or do you want to pause? What do you want to do?
No, he's operating on the assumption that there is something somewhere in front of him that is in desperate need of being attacked, and he wants to find it.
Well, there's a giant skull-like thing pressing in through the wall. That's the most pressing, obvious
Yeah,
thing.
but that to him, unless he can tell it's a sentient or living thing, he's going to assume it's a sculpture and just go right by it. He might utter the words "cool," but other than that, he'll continue.
Sure, it's very decoratively neat as you go tearing on by. So let me just do a count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 brings you to basically level with this skull sculpture in the wall.
No, he would just use bonus action to keep running then.
Sure, do you want to keep... Now, do a perception check for me. I'm going to say with rage, and no, it's not dim light in here. There's quite a lot of torchlight in here, although it is creepy flickering.
Should not affect his perception.
No, it doesn't. So you can just roll normally.
It doesn't
It's
get
more
a
about
bonus.
the light levels, actually.
There we go. 19.
19. All right. Your initial gut reaction that this is a sculpture is true. It is not animated. It is creepy, but it is not animated. Directly across from it, as though it is staring and watching it, you see an ornate door, double door, with kind of a fancy seal on the front of it. The hallway continues opposite from where you entered, and the door is on the south side. You came in from the east. So you could continue down the western hall if you like. And you do, with that 19 here, you can tell that there are sounds of movement coming from that western hall, but it's pretty far away. You can see about to where I'm revealing, about 20, maybe 30 feet down from where you're currently standing. But the torchlight gets iffy around then, and you don't have too fancy eyes, but you do hear some shuffling sounds kind of further down the western hall. So, doorway or hallway?
He's actually going to try to get through the door and go south.
Sure. All right. Do a strength check for me, or athletics.
I think I get bonuses on or advantage on strength checks right now, so I'm going to do that.
Nice.
Because he's ragey. 20.
All right. That's not bad. The door, you just go to shove this thing open, and you actually do make it move, which is impressive. It starts to give, and then it's as if it's pressed backwards with an immense force, like easily matching your own strength. It is pulled back towards you, slamming shut, and you go knocking backwards a little bit. I need you to do a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, eh? Where's my Constitution? 10.
That is unfortunately a failure. So you're going to be taking full damage on this. As you kind of rebound as this door kicks back, you hear as this cloud gets released from behind you, basically from the eyes and mouth of the skull. This noxious green fumes comes pouring out. So you are going to be resisting. Oh, well, you've resisted. Well, you're going to be taking 6 points of poison damage. And it is halved because you are currently raging, and apparently you can just breathe poison all day while you're mad.
Yeah. So how much? Sorry?
3.
6 points total, so 3 points of poison damage in this cloud.
Okay, 2 things that make no difference, but for comedic effect.
Okay.
He will continue to kind of like on the door, growling. And growling and continue like pushing on the door. You know, bears try to like, break things. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. All right, I think that's your turn. All right. coming up behind, you hear the growling, you hear all this. Your bear scout is up ahead, Tennyson says.
Okay. Fall in marching order and let's go.
I just need a quick deck.
Yeah.
You saw hit the trap trigger, so you know it's there. So I'll give you advantage as well.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw for everybody going past this corner, please.
At 17.
No
we
problem.
all get advantage, right?
You all get advantage.
Yeah.
It is pointed out to you, and it is mostly on the ground. You just kind of have to step so it doesn't catch you. Yep. I think everybody makes it.
Yes.
So the
I still
clutching
don't know what I
claws
rolled.
are trying to grab at you as you walk by, where in this first corner where Gwendolyn is, where Cranky first set off the trap. It's still on the ground, but you guys can easily bypass it. The other one is shattered, and you can easily make your way into this space where this skull sculpture is. And as you get there, I'm going to say you can see the lingering cloud of green, but it is beginning to dissipate by the time you get there. So, this is before you, as described.
I will look at Cranky trying to open the door, and I'm going to, seeing how the poison spray came out of the big spooky skull,
Yeah.
I'm going to basically try to see if there's like perception, like if there's a trap.
Sure.
Or
Go ahead and do either perception
something.
or investigation, and that can be anybody in this room now.
Okay.
Cranky's still trying to push the door. It's very strong.
Okay, I got 15.
Still close. 8 for Gwendolyn. It was like teetering on the 20, and then it didn't.
Ah. And I think Bela got a 13 plus something.
You're muted again there, Bella.
You guys see my roll before I do.
Oh,
It
okay.
for some reason my D&D Beyond is glitching, and I just see a flash,
Oh, that's
and then it takes a
you
while
can open
for it to act.
maybe the game
show me.
log and see what
Actually,
it
don't
says.
see a roll because you
Doesn't
have
show
it
me.
just for Todd.
Yeah. Oh, that I
No,
don't see it either.
none of the rest
so
of us see it.
Yeah, I think if you go to the dice
15.
and then you click the gear. Oh, it's finally there. Okay.
I finally got it. 15.
Okay.
No, it says rolling
fine.
to everyone.
Oh, weird.
Oh,
I
weird.
still don't see
I
it.
don't see it.
Anyway,
Like I said, it's glitching. hard.
Gwendolyn and Cranky don't notice this as he's shoving on the door, and I'm going to say, Gwendolyn, you've probably gone towards your friend here to investigate what he's been doing. But the others take a bit of a look around at this scenario, and you notice the following. So the double door that he's pushing on is made of a green tinged stone, and it seals off that other progression into the catacombs. Facing the double doors from the opposite wall, which you've all noticed, is a large carving of a grinning skull. One eye socket bears a wide eyeball with a jeweled iris, while the other eye socket is an empty divot. Its mouth, with slightly elongated teeth, kind of stretches out with a slight gap in between through which the poison had come through. This is what you notice. You have some options. What do you want to do?
I will
It
point out
does
the
appear.
empty
I'll give
digit.
you this too. The door that Cranky's slamming on seems to be magically sealed. It is basically an arcane lock effect. You can kind of tell by the way it magically shunted him back.
Yeah.
I will point out the empty divot, and that we should block it to prevent any more poison coming out. And I'll also call out to Gwendolyn to check her compass.
Yeah, I was gonna say I first put a hand on Cranky's shoulder to try to stop him from ramming into the door, but we'll see if that works. And then I'd pull out the eyeball and see where it's looking.
All right. Do a wisdom check for me. So just roll d20 and add your wisdom. It's basically a perception. I would allow either.
Just click perception, I guess, then.
I know, so close.
Oh, 15's alright.
15's not bad. So, as you pull it out, this eyeball, which has been pretty steadily pointing in the direction of this double door, it does take, as you first pull it up, it's looking towards the door, and then it pivots, locks eye with you for just a second, looks back to the door, and then flips towards the skull thing. And with a 15, you can see that it's looking slightly upwards towards the upper section of the skull, not towards the mouth. You're kind of by the door right now.
Do I see that?
Do you want to share that with him, or do you want to... You look pensive there, Gwendolyn.
I'd share it. I have nothing that I'm hiding with the eyeball.
Okay, so you hold it up where people can see. And it is
here
towards the statue.
Here, this might unlock it.
All right. Cranky,
Mm-hmm.
let me ask you what you're doing right now.
Still trying to break things.
Okay. Do a strength or athletics check for me.
Are you trying to get more damage on yourself and kill us all? Thanks.
It doesn't have a reason not to try to break things.
I mean, Gwendolyn did try to calm you a little.
Yeah, well, the poison that comes out when you try.
24.
Oh, all right. This time you step back and just shoulder hard into the door, and it starts to give. And you actually get a paw through, and then it comes slamming closed on your door as if pushed by a mighty magic. And it slams down upon your paw, doing 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Your paw is actually wedged, but that's only 1 after your rage. Good news is it's keeping your rage up. You're like,
How much damage?
stupid
1?
door. 1 point of damage after halving. So it was 3. We'll round to 1. As you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, the rest of you and Steve do a Constitution saving throw as you all hear.
So you're trying to kill us all.
There are 21 for Cranky.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. You didn't say anything to him. You just put your hand on his shoulder. He took that as encouragement to continue.
Oh, terrible.
She doesn't care.
I'm
either.
good.
He's
Yeah,
like, whatever.
I care.
What did you do?
What was your Constitution save,
Six.
Gwendolyn?
22.
22. All right. You'll be taking half. Dane?
A 6. That one roll. So.
Oh,
no.
yeah. You are going to take full points. And Trina? Everyone in the room takes
17.
this. 17, you take half. And Tannison, with a mighty 7, will take full. Good news is I rolled crap on damage. So you only take 10 points for those who take full poison damage. It is poison, so any resistances you have, take that into account. As this cloud of noxious, poisonous vapor gets vented from the mouth. Nothing seems to change about the eyes. It's just the mouth where this is being save to take half damage on
No.
this, and
Are
then
they
you
all
take
frozen
half
or are we frozen?
again
Who's frozen?
because
Yeah.
you were raging.
So it's us. There's your problem.
Nope, they dropped. So
drop.
Cranky goes. Now he managed just to surf, almost like he means it, down the stairs. With that nat 20, I gotta honor that. But he has triggered yet another trap in as the doors fling open. He lands on the stairs and just starts sliding down. But the tiny little razor blades embedded in the now smooth steps, it's more of the steps drop on the weight, becoming a slide. But it is lined with razors and sharp, jagged metal as he basically bear surfs his way down. And when he's back, we'll get him to take some damage, but not much because he's still having everything. And then
They're
having it
rebooting.
again. No worries. So honestly, as the bear goes pinwheeling down, well, actually not pinwheeling because he's totally in control. He descends a bit into the darkness on the stairs, and the rest of you are in this space. You are welcome to remove you can pull that eyeball back out again if you want to, or you can leave it in there. It's your choice.
Well, I want to wait for them to get back.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if pulling it out would close the door on Cranky.
Oh, there, he's back.
We're back. We're on mobile.
No worries.
Okay.
We're almost done, actually. We're going to wrap in just a second. So I'm glad you guys came back, though. So door flies open. You crit success the resistance to the trap as the stairs that descend. All of a sudden, as soon as you put weight on them, they go flat like a slide. But this slide has all these jagged edges and razor blades embedded just to shred anybody up who's going down the slide. But you got a nat 20, so your damage on any other trap is halved, and halved again. So I would even say, if you want to, Steve, you could stop yourself at the top of this slide, or you can choose to slide your way down. What's
I think he
Cranky?
would slide. I think he would slide his way down.
Nice. It's like a bear going down a snowy, but you're just up off, so the razors don't seem to cut your flesh much. So I'm going to roll the damage here, so just 1 second. I did not roll much. All right, so that is 6 points of slashing damage as you go down these stairs, just from a few little spots that nick your paw. But then that's halved to 3, and then halved again. So you take 1 point of slashing damage going down these stairs. All right. And you come trundling down to the bottom and land at the bottom, and you are in another room there, Steve. However, the rest of you are above and looking after the bear that has gone charging ahead. How do you want to wrap up this moment, knowing that we are going to pause this episode and continue this another week, now that it's 12:10?
How? Well, what do I find at the bottom of the stairs?
I'll tell you in just 1 second. I want to know what the others do as they see the bear go
Okay.
down this slide.
I think Trina would be kind of like, what? And look at Gwendolyn like, you're bear.
And so Gwendolyn, you're standing in front of the skull where you've put the eye in the socket. Do you want to leave the skull in the eye in the socket, or do you want to take it with you? Your choice.
See what happens. We could always put it back in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I guess take it with me, because you never know, but then no one else can have it. Just
All
in
right, so you
case.
pull it back out. It resists, and then pulls loose.
Okay.
and nothing happens.
Oh.
It's
So
yours.
the door stays open.
Door stays open. And you hear Tennyson calling from as he's watched this bear go sliding down, this surfer bear going down these steps, and he's like, "Oh, bravo, Mr. Bumbles!"
Yeah,
Now
I'll say
that's
to
a bear.
Trina, he has a mind of his own.
Obviously.
All right, you all descend.
Yeah,
All right.
cautiously.
Sure, because you know it's there. I'm going to say everybody has advantage on this, or unless you can find another way to bypass this razor-studded slide stairs.
Yeah, actually there is. So we would just use rope that we must have amongst us.
Sure.
Tie off. And
What do you want to tie
slowly-
off to? There's like the
Honestly.
fingers from the sculpture, or the nose bridge, or the tooth, or the door itself.
Probably the
Okay.
door itself. Right?
Yeah, or the
like,
sconces for the lights, maybe.
like the most stable thing we can think of.
Honestly, probably the lower jaw
Probably
of
the jaw.
that statue.
Yeah, and then we would just use
you
the
loop
rope
it-
so that we can.
Loop
Yeah.
it over and then up through the gap in the bottom and just tie it off there. And so
Right.
I'm going to say, if you successfully pass either acrobatics or athletics check or a dex save, your choice, if you successfully pass this, you will take no damage. If you don't pass, you will take half.
Okay.
So everybody go ahead and do your dexterity save or athletics or acrobatics, your choice. And you have advantage.
Oh, advantage. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's assisted.
Then I'm gonna do athletics.
Sure.
I'll take the 24.
Yeah, that'll do it. All right, Dane descends, kind of semi-rappelling down, nimbly stepping around all the embedded razors and sharpened edges. You are fine getting to the bottom. How did you do, Trina?
I'm still waiting for it.
Okay, we will all wait with you with bated breath. Tennyson goes next.
21.
And oh, nice. You get down no problem, like a boss, sliding and sidestepping. Tennyson will also do the same with a natural 20 for Tennyson as he nimbly goes down here. And Gwendolyn will be the last to go down. I'm not sure what she rolled. There
I
haven't been
think she got a
connectivity.
21.
20.
Oh, nice. So again, no damage for any of the party, sidestepping all of the potential scratches and so on. You descend down. You get to the bottom where you see a room that can only be described as a kind of a twisted church deep underground. You have made your way in to the sanctum of this cult. There are stone pews stretching around and some kind of altar-like thing at the far end of the room from where you enter. You get down, kind of dust yourselves off. Do you keep your torch lit, or are you going to extinguish that? You get the impression you are approaching more inhabited environs, potentially.
I
There
would
are
not.
green candles around doing dim light.
Yeah, I would extinguish and put it away.
All right, you put it away as you all gather yourselves up at the bottom of these steps. And that is where we're going to pause with one exception. As your party, it's kind of moving away. It's like the camera stays above it with near where the skull and the double doors are. And you are all descending down and shh, there might be people. Extinguish the torch. And you're kind of wrapping it up. And as you are there, two things happen. The door, after approximately a moment, begins to slowly close But before it fully closes, the jaw of the statue moves upwards and the sharpened bone teeth snipping the rope. And it goes behind. And when the torch goes out, you don't even notice it fall. And the doors close above with an echo.
Feel stuck. No, we're not going.
And that is where we're going to stop for the night. All right, thanks, guys. That was fun. Do you have any business you want to take care of? Do you want to recommend any kind of title names for our episode? Internet, you can get in on this too if you want
What's that smell?
to.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's that wonderful smell you've discovered?
ooh, I like that. Gotta love the Star Wars quote. Fantastic. All right, I'll accept that, even without any other opening. That's awesome. Thank you. All right, that was fun. So we will we'll come back and we will check that out another time.
Oh man, I was hoping to get a short rest in for us, but this doesn't look likely.
You could have paused before the statue. Taken an hour to figure out how to open the door.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I do
You
have
didn't
that
make
sound.
that possible.
I mean,
But you know what?
you can rest at the bottom.
Yeah.
The reality, though, is... Are we off air?
Oh, no, not yet. No, I can sign off. Hey, Internet, thanks very much. Click the like, the subscribe, and come back next week, or 2 weeks from now. We are SideQuests Live. Check out all our stuff, and thank you. And we're going to go do table talk stuff in the background. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Stick around for a word from our sponsor after the
Oh, yeah,
credits.
stick around for Cranky's copyright.
Advertising?
All right,
Something to do
we
with
need
stinkiness.
an ad. something to do. Yeah, stinkiness would be good.
So like some body spray.
Body wash.
Body wash.
Body wash would be good.
All right. This is an ad
I
from
swear.
our
Am I allowed to
non-existent
swear? I should
sponsor.
be able to swear.
All right, Steve, take it away. This is an ad brought to you by Nonsense.
Are you adventuring deep within the earth, deciding that it's important to get this thing at the end of the sewage passage you must traverse? Well, sometimes you just have to take one for the team. You have to trudge down deep, deep waters full of feces and urine and rotting corpses and toilet paper and occasionally armor protector. But you've got a date planned for later. Use Auntie Gwendolyn's anti-bear wash. If you've been in the underground and your pet bear has dragged you down into the sewer in pursuit of who the fuck knows what, and you smell like all the shit from all the things, use Auntie Gwendolyn's bear wash. Smell like roses, sandalwood, sage,
And patchouli.
cardamom, patchouli, with a hint of salmon. Auntie Gwendolyn's anti-bears, anti-wash. Washing.
Available from fine retailers everywhere. Thanks, Steve. Always love the fake ads. Hey, Real Internet, if you want a fake ad, you are welcome to suggest something in comments on the podcast or on the various live places, the red place, the purple place, whatever you want. Come on down, and thank you again to Auntie. Now, I did have one quick question. I'm not sure. Was it anti-Gwendolyn, like it's against Gwendolyn, or is it like anti, like the sister?
No, it's
The
like
sister.
yeah. It's like she's your aunt and she's Gwendolyn, and it's what she washes her bear with, because
Because it was
her bear is-
anti-Gwendolyn's anti-bear. So I just assumed it was like a double
Anti-bear.
negative. So it was like
well,
not
yeah,
the bear,
it's anti
but then
Gwendolyn's.
anti. So it would be like
Yeah,
the-
because you see, he goes off and he does things that make him gross, and then he wants to cuddle, and she needs to wash herself, so it's anti-bear wash. It's
so like
also
a dog
can be,
rolling in a dead fish. You're like,
yeah,
why?
pretty much.
Why do you enjoy this? All right, we're getting a deep. You know what? I feel like we just found out Cranky's secret. Not so secret. He's like, I love smelling like sewage and dead fish.
Well, the thing is, bears actually do that. They tend to roll in things they have killed so that they smell like it, so that they can sneak up on more things to kill.
Haha, the joke's on you. I'm into that shit. All right.
Wolves do that too, actually. And he was raised by wolves, so, you know.
There you go. Very wolfine. Lupine. All right. Well,
Yeah,
there we
lupine.
go. We learned something.
Ursine. He's
deep-
both Ursine and lupine.
Ah, there you go. Ursuline. Like the nuns. Go Quebec. All right. I'm getting silly now. It's time to go. Good night, everybody. Good night, Internet. And remember, anti-Gwendolyn's anti-bear, anti-perspirant. That's a lot
Wash.
of double negatives.
Wash.
Wash.
Yeah.
All right. Good night.